Here it is. Now, let's get these threads covered. Be generous. Make sure it gets down in those joints. That's what you want. If there's any air pockets, it'll fill them up. Taking pipe on and off, the threads get looser and looser. That's why you want to just mount this permanent, because you don't want it leaking. Anything else you can put Teflon tape on anyway. Now, more than enough mix here, so you can see you don't need to mix much up. I mean, I put too much water in that first batch. Only put a drop or two in, then mix, and put a drop or two in. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this excess off there. Just because it is a lot of excess. Well, I'll push it up this way. So it'll form a bond around the pipe. Okay, we're going back over here. Do the same thing we did to the other one. Alright, here we go. Sure to fill in all the threads. No air pockets in there. Just get a good bond. Okay. Now, let's mount that baby. Here we go. Now this one is where your gas will come out, and also where you use what you use to vacuum the system before you run it. So, where's my crescent wrench go to? Ah, there it is. Don't know if this little crescent wrench will go that big. Oh, let me get my big crescent wrench. There's the big one. Okay. Now, just you put the handle pointing this way, like so. It's in the open position. This is the closed position. That prevents it from being turned on accidentally, or opened accidentally, because it will release gas pressure. Always set your valves up in the up position on any that will allow gas to escape. We're going to tighten this one down as tight as we can get it, just about. We want to make sure it's lined up in the front there. Don't want to try to over tighten it and not be able to get all the way around. Alright. I think this is going to be it. As you can see why it's good to have it mounted in a secure bracket, because you got to put some pressure on this thing. Okay, that's good to go. Now I'll take a sure it's good and puddled up all the way around it. In fact, I got so much extra, I'm going to go ahead and apply some around these brackets. That'll help ensure airtight fitting. You won't ever have to worry about removing this. In fact, you probably won't be able to. You'd have to cut it off. Now, put a little more around this pipe right here. Spots that look a little neat. Nice puddle around that thing. Okay. If we can ever get this thing up to above 250, I don't know if you can or not. I'm not sure about the rating. But it'd be great, as long as you're going to a tank that's rated over 250. Now, as you can see, I got a whole bunch left here. So I'm just going to pour this out, clean my container here, because it'll harden like a rock. There's one way to help clean it. Just pour some water in there. It thins it out so much that you can just pour it out. Okay. And that's your cleanup, basically. Loops and water. This is a little pudding cup that I used. Okay. You see, most of it's gone. Throw a little bit more water in there, and it should take care of the rest. Okay, clean enough. Okay, that's the end of this section of the video. How to permanently mount your connections. We'll move on. Let's get you a good view of everything. Closed. Always remember, closed is pointing outward. Open, always up, except for your air valve. That one you want open most of the time, except when you're cleaning out the unit. Then you close it so nothing gets down in there. Now the next section goes on here is the big ball valve here. And that's going to mount right here, which you're going to have to turn the handle up, as you can see, to mount it. But that'll be the next one to go on. Okay. And then our pipe that's coming out here. I need to get a longer extension. The one I had was 2.5 inches right in here, and need a minimum of 3 inches. So I want to get that. And that, my friends, is the top plate. Ready to mount. I'll be perking some stuff tonight.